The Tragati was a Sharlin-class warcruiser operated by Minbari Warrior Caste of the Minbari Federation. Tragati was involved in the Earth-Minbari War and did not surrender when ordered to do so by the Grey Council. History. When the Minbari warships were ordered by the Grey Council to surrender at the Battle of the Line, Val, the commander of the Tragati, committed suicide rather than surrender. Sharlin, the second in command, took control of the ship and went into hiding, the crew wishing to honor their dead captain by defying the council. For 12 years, the Tragati survived in deep space, usually masking their whereabouts. However, Earth Force ships received word that it had been spotted in places no Minbari ship belonged. The Tragati came out of hiding when John Sheridan took command of Babylon 5. The crew hoped they could force Babylon 5 to destroy them, allowing them to have some honor in death and perhaps even reignite the war. Sheridan, however, sensed he was being set up and refused to fire on the ship. Instead, he called on another Minbari cruiser. Nearby in hyperspace, the cruiser jumped in and demanded that the Tragati surrender. When the rogue vessel refused, the other cruiser destroyed the Tragati's engines, making escape impossible. Rather than surrender, the crew caused the ship to self-destruct, broadcasting the word honor just before it was destroyed with all hands. Last moments of the Tragati. Sheridan and Ivanova head to CNC and sound a red alert, scrambling Starfury wings. They manage to hail the Tragati. Diron of the Tragati demands Sharlin be released to them. She launches a fighter wing of her own. Sheridan warns that an attack on the station will be considered an act of war, but she simply replies that the only thing left is honor and death. Sheridan worries what this could mean and links to security. They confirm that Sharlin is dead, having committed suicide in his cell. Obviously the Tragati is trying to provoke them to attack. Sheridan orders the station's fighters to engage the incoming fighters. However, when he realizes that the Minbari are not implementing their stealth technology, he orders the Starfuries to hold position. He then has Ivanova send a narrow-band transmission through the jump gate. The Minbari fighters pass right by the Starfuries without firing a shot. They loop back and return to the Tragati. As they do, a second Minbari warcruiser enters local space. Sheridan explains that he was aware of the Minbari government sending a ship out to search for the Tragati. He correctly assumed that the ship was waiting in hyperspace until it heard of an attack, so that was why he sent a transmission through the gate. The Tragati is ordered to surrender, but refuses. Before it can escape, the second ship destroys its engines. The Tragati then self-destructs with all hands. The captain of the warcruiser, Vasta, contacts Sheridan and assures him that his involvement will not be forgotten.